Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, The Collector's Oasis. Here we have the 2023 LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian Fang Fighter vs. TIE Interceptor set. It's number 75348. It includes 957 pieces, 4 figures, R2-E6, TIE Interceptor pilot, Mandalorian Fleet Commander, and the Mandalorian. And it retails for $99.99. This set is absolutely amazing. It's so unfortunate how such an amazing set was completely cut from Season 3 of The Mandalorian. We saw the TIE Interceptors in The Mandalorian, but not the Fang Fighters. This was apparently based on concept art that never was made into the show. Very unfortunate because this set is so good. Just everything about it is fantastic. $100 seems a little expensive because 50 and 50, but both vehicles are completely solid and just such good designs. I was blown away. Like this Fang Fighter, so much better than I was expecting. And then the Interceptor is just genius. So let's start with the figures. So we have the Mandalorian, same exact figure from the Spider Tank and practically every set that comes with this figure. The helmet, I believe, is slightly newer with a better print and maybe a new color. I'm not too sure. He has the brand new Darksaber, which looks amazing. I do wish it was translucent, but it's still great. And then you get an extra one as well. Great leg printing, fantastic torso, great arm printing, gunmetal gray jetpack, good looking helmet, Pedro Pascal head sculpt under here, looks pretty good. Unfortunately, no double-sided face. I do like the new flesh color they introduced. Next is the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. This guy's pretty cool. Definitely a lot better in person. He has one of these old school pistols. Nice to get that. He has a thermal detonator. Very Jango Fett-esque. Very similar. Great leg printing. Really good torso printing. No arm printing, but you get the different color arm and then hands. Gunmetal gray jetpack. Pretty cool helmet. Very simple though. He has the rangefinder that can go up and down. And then he also has a face. I like the smirk. And he even has a double-sided face, unlike the Mandalorian. We actually saw him in the show, but he really didn't do anything. So it's very interesting how they even gave him a hairpiece for a character. Man, did he even have a line, a dialogue? I honestly don't remember. But it's pretty cool. I like the hair. Works pretty well. The TIE Interceptor pilot. Love getting these guys. Been a while since I've gotten one of these guys. Great torso and leg printing. So good. Little pistol. Back printing. Looks pretty good. The helmet, amazing as usual. Love the printing. You got a female, which makes sense. No double-sided face. And then the last figure is R2-E6. Great astromech. I always love getting the Imperial Black astromechs. We don't really get them too often. Great front printing. My dome is super wonky, unfortunately. Good printing, but super wonky. Unfortunately, no back printing. Don't understand that excuse. Great figure though. And then both vehicles get spare shooters. So the green one is for the Interceptor, and then the red is for the Fang Fighter. This thing is so huge. It's hard for my camera to get it all, but this thing is absolutely amazing. A lot of people were complaining about this because it doesn't do the wing turning thing, and then it's also super flat, but I really don't miss the wing turning feature. Even the flatness of it doesn't bug me either. Like, it's so, like, it's solid. Like, I'm trying to bend it with my full force. It's not going anywhere. The design, the stability, the engineering, everything about this is solid. For a concept art set, it's probably one of their best. It's just great. It's definitely getting more hate than it should, and it's very unfortunate. If you're on the fence about this thing, I hope my review helps you out, because this thing, just killer. It's fantastic. So that's the top, and then that's the bottom. Obviously not the prettiest thing, but it's not bad. And on the ground, you're not gonna see much of any of that. So details, you got the two mandibles up front, tiled off. You got ingot, some of the dark gray is like the accent color. Got a gunmetal gray ingot here. You have a built-up cannon or turret using some lightsaber hilts. That's really cool. Some more dark gray, some light gray. And neither of these ships use stickers. There is not a single sticker in this set. I do wish there were a few. Like, there could have been a sticker here, maybe here, on these, same on that side. A sticker here would have been nice. I don't know, like, I don't mind stickers sometimes, but I do think this ship could have used a few more details that pieces can't build. But yeah, like, it's a little plain in certain areas, but again, it's not bad. You have this little greebling section. Sorry about that. I had to cut real quick because I shot one of these missiles back over there onto the floor. So I cut before I can take out the other one, which is right here. And then I have to go get the other one later. So I'll get to those in just a second. So all of the engines are built up. So these engines right here are identical. This one is more with the fuselage. So this doesn't match the others, which I actually don't mind. A little more gray would have been cooler, but that could be accurate. I do love the way this looks with the gunmetal gray, the black, and then the translucent blue. Those look really good. And then on here, same details as the other side. You got the gun, some of the panel lines. And then on the bottom, you got the engine details on the bottom. And then you got the two shooters. I already took the bullets out because I had a mishap with one already. So one here and here. If you really don't like these, there's only 3 pieces, so you can just pop those off and super easy to take off. And then it's very swooshable. You can put your thumb here and then your finger on the other one, hold it here, have it rest on your hand, and then it's swooshable. You could also just grab it here and then swoosh. But yeah, it's very easy to handle and it's very swooshable. So you have the cockpit windshield here. It's printed on all 3 sides, which is great. Great print. So glad it's not a sticker. Then you open it up. On the inside, you have a lot of leather looking details using tan. That looks great. And then you have that piece down below where the legs can securely attach. You have 2 translucent pieces here for like consoles. You have a bucket handle for a yoke stick. And then you have a printed console here. It's not new, but it looks good. It looks proper. You can close this up. And then you can put the figure in it. So I'm going to use the Fleet Commander. And there's actually a secret compartment of the Fang Fighter that I discovered. I don't know if it's a true compartment. I don't know if they did that on purpose, They don't show it in the instructions or the box, but it's super easy to get to, and it actually works as a compartment. So you can store the gun and the thermal detonator in this ship. The hairpiece, you just have to throw in with him. So I'll show you the compartment first. So let's take off the gun and the detonator. So you take the Fang fighter. So you're probably wondering, where would the compartment be? This piece right here. That's why if there was a sticker here, it'd be a little bit more noticeable. So see the, come on, focus. See these gray tiles here? There's no studs, so you just grip it here, wiggle it a little, and it comes off. So I don't know why they built it up like this, like it only connects to these back here. Then you have this weird slope and then a little indent. I found out if you put the gun there and then the detonator there, just like that, with this opening, you can store them in the nose of the Fang fighter. It's not coming off. They're not going anywhere. I found that out when I was building it. I don't know if that was intentional, but it works. So now to put the fleet commander in, you open the cockpit, you put him in a sitting position, and then you have to put his legs right there. So you have to kind of, this one's a little tricky. Just gotta scoot him in, and then you lower the rangefinder. You have him in like that, and then you can take the hairpiece and then just have him holding his hair, and then you close it up, and then you have the fleet commander with everything he has in the Fang fighter itself. You can also put both of the shooters in the missile launchers, but there's no place for the extra one, unfortunately. The ship is big enough, they could have found a clip somewhere, but unfortunately they didn't. I'm not sure why. It's kind of annoying, but what can you do, I guess? Now on to the TIE Interceptor. I've never had a TIE Interceptor in my collection before. So this is the first one in the collection. This is amazing. This thing is so sturdy. It's not going anywhere. I don't fear it breaking. It's just fantastic. The most breakable area on this ship are the lightsaber hilt connections right here. Other than that, this is solid, solid, solid. So getting into it, both wings are exactly the same. So the bottom one, you have a lot of paneling, some tiles, got the lightsaber as the gun, got the middle section with all this greebling, more guns. The top is identical to the bottom. And then flipping it around to the other side. Again, same thing. Same thing here with the greebling, which looks good. And then same thing on the top panel. So you basically, when you build it, you build all of this first, then you build these, and then you build these back to back. So how they're connected is, there's these Technic pins and Technic pieces that go through here. So you build the light gray bit first, and then you combine them with the black. And then you got these jumpers on the rear side. The blue doesn't really bug me too much. I know it bugs some people, but it doesn't really bug me. Gives it some more color. Underside of the wings look pretty good. From afar, you honestly can't really tell it's reverse studs. It looks really good. Getting in close on the front, you have some more greebling through here, also through here. There's these little gaps of how you connect it. It doesn't bug me. From most angles, you can't really see it. I don't know. Some people, those gaps bug the heck out of some people, but doesn't really bug me. The translucent green are the flick missiles. Well, not flick missiles, the spring-loaded shooters. And then the back, you got the translucent red. You got like the engine type section. There's the spring-loaded shooters. Got some more greebling all through both of these sides. The top, this is a printed dish piece. Some more greebling. The bottom, doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good. You can also leave the green shooters out if you don't want them. And then to get inside, you lift this awesome printed cockpit piece. So you just lift it down. You can go pretty much all the way to the ground to act as a ramp. And then this piece lifts up. Then you got the interior. So you got the interior, so you have one seat. You have printed console, the two red cheese slopes. So if you take the pilot, sit her like that, you can then sit her in there, and then you can close that up, and then you can close that up. And you have them ready to battle it out to see who wins for Moff Gideon or the Mandalorians. But yeah, honestly, this is an amazing set. Both vehicles are so well done. $100, it's not too bad. This one I could see being 50. This one, definitely not 30, maybe 40. I can see them both being 50 if this one had more of a side build while this one had a little side build. But yeah, I can see it. Definitely a 5 out of 5. I really have no complaints. My major complaint is the figures. They're not that interesting. The TIE pilot and the astromech makes sense. The Mandalorian, we didn't really need another of him. And then the fleet commander, I'd rather have gotten Casca Reeves and Axe Woves or something, or just something different. But yeah, other than that, I do really like this set. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video.